What's up, guys? It's Jess here today, and I'm so excited to let you guys know that I'm starting a podcast. Woo! This is super exciting, and I've always wanted to start a podcast, and now I'm finally getting the opportunity to do it. Also, just wanted to let you guys know who I am a little bit today. This is going to be a short and sweet episode because I just want to introduce myself, let y'all know what's to come in the future, and I'm super excited to be chatting with all of you guys. So I am sadly a senior studying telecommunications at the Pennsylvania State University with a minor in entrepreneurship. I have had a passion for social media ever since I was super young. I started doing YouTube whenever I was in high school. I posted a weekly vlog every single week. I only had about 100 subscribers, but I loved it. It didn't matter that I only had 100 subscribers. I absolutely loved posting videos. I loved capturing the moment. I loved posting my life online. It was super fun editing videos. It was super fun having my friends in the videos. I just loved every aspect of it. I have been doing TikTok because I kind of stopped on YouTube whenever COVID happened. I got really caught up with college because I have social media. It's really important to show the love of God and the love of Jesus through social media because there's so much negativity on social media, and I just want to be something different that whenever you come online, you get to see positivity, encouragement, and learn more about your faith that can uplift you if you're going through a hard time, or even if you're not going through a hard time, it's just encouraging in your everyday life. And I just know that everything I'm supposed to do is supposed to be for the glory of God. And by doing that, or by posting His glory on social media, is doing exactly that. So, you may be wondering, I'm just going to keep this short and sweet, honestly, guys, because this is the first episode. I have a lot of exciting ideas to come, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about various topics. But I did want to talk about what this is going to be all about. 2024 is a year of healing. I am doing everything for the benefit of my physical health and my mental health because I am just really on a good track with that. I've been getting up at 5:30 a.m. every day, going to the gym, eating clean. That was a huge goal of mine. I've been focusing on listening to worship music. I've been reading the Word day in the morning and in the night. I also just wanted to say we're probably going to have some guests on here. I'm definitely going to have my sister on here because she is my workout buddy, my roommate, and I'm basically with her all the time. If you see me on campus, you probably see us together. So she's always around me. Which is really funny, guys, because she's sitting right here watching me film this podcast, which is why I'm cracking up, because she's literally sitting in the same room as me. I'm super excited for a lot of things to come. I was born in North Carolina. I lived there for a very short period of my life, so I don't remember any of it. And then I moved around a lot, and then by the time I was, I think, 3, maybe 4, I moved to State College, Pennsylvania, which is where Penn State University is located. And I've been here ever since, and it's been great. I love State College. This small town is so amazing in so many ways. It's a college town. It's got a lot of things. It was really cool being in high school and also going to football games in the student section. I used to sneak in whenever I was in high school because they didn't have like the electronic wristband thing that they have now whenever I was in high school. So me and my friends would just walk in like we were students because essentially we looked like students. We just looked like we were freshmen, but we were actually in high school. Anyways. So I loved growing up in State College, and this past summer I had the opportunity to move down to Tampa, Florida, which I am a Florida girly through and through. I love Florida so much. Every time I visit, I fall in love with it even more. I've been there a million times. I've been so thankful to be able to travel there so many times because of my parents, because of various opportunities. And so I got to live in Tampa this past summer. I lived there from May to July, the end of July. I think my last day there was July 31st was whenever I went home. I had the best time, and I don't really know what I'm doing after I graduate, but hopefully it has something to do with Florida because I love Florida. That's a little bit about me. Like I said, I've loved social media since a really long time. I just love capturing the moment. I'm always that friend, when you have the friends that are like, here, stand there, you look really good, or like, let me take your picture. I'm that friend. I love taking pictures of other people. I love getting pictures of the sunset. If there's something pretty, like I'm sticking my head out the window and telling my friend to stop if there is a sunset. Yes, ma'am. I have a student. My sister is a student in my podcast. What do you have to say? We're going to talk about the highlight of my Penn State career, which it was this past semester. This past semester was the best semester ever. It was also the hardest semester I've ever had. I really had a lot on my plate. So I was an intern for something called the State College Quarterback Club here, and that's the Penn State football team's booster club. And I was a social media marketing intern. I got the opportunity really out of nowhere. It literally fell into my lap, and I was not looking for an internship at the time, but then I'm so glad that I said yes to it, and it was literally the best experience ever. I got to interview football players at various events, interview previous coaches. I got to go to their football practice and get social media content. I got content at all the events that I went to. I made amazing connections, and I met so many cool people, and I just had the best time. And to highlight it all off, the top highlight of this era in my life. Also, I just want to preface this. So I was taking 19 credits the fall of my senior year. So this was this past fall. I was taking 19 credits. I was an intern, and I was working a part-time job on the weekends at a restaurant. So and also just like my clubs that I'm involved in too, I was just really stressed. I had a lot on my plate, but I persevered and I made it through, because here we are now in spring semester and I'm graduating in May, which is insane. But to finish that internship off, which there were so many great things that came out of that internship, but the thing that really topped it all off, guys, you're not even going to believe this. I got to be on the field of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium down in Atlanta, Georgia for the 2023 Peach Bowl, Penn State versus Ole Miss. Yeah, sadly we lost, but when I tell you the very first time that I walked out onto that field with my little iPhone, I got chills, because that stadium is insane. If any of you guys have ever been there before, that stadium's insane. Also, I was just like, I don't even know like how I got here. Honestly, that's just what I was feeling. I was just like, how did I even get here? This is insane. I'm so thankful to be here, because it was the best opportunity ever. I loved getting to see my sister, my friends, my parents in the stands. They took videos of me down there on the field, and just being able to capture some really cool and awesome moments of the players while they were playing was just so fun. And I think the best part, especially about this all, was whenever the guys were running out of the tunnel, I was like front and center. I got the best video ever. And they came running out. And of course, there was like smoke, and there was crazy music, and there was all the things. And it was super exciting, and it was so surreal. And literally, LeVar Arrington was standing right next to me. He was literally right next to me while I was like hunched over, getting the video of the guys running out of the tunnel. It was so insane, and I was just like I was starstruck. So that was definitely the highlight of my college career out of the 4 years that I've been at Penn State. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen after Penn State. I'm not really sure. Hopefully it will be something living in Florida. I don't really know, but I have crazy goals and aspirations. So I think I'm getting my cue that it's time to go. All right, guys. Well, I wanted to keep it short and sweet, but that was my first ever podcast episode. I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm going to be thinking of a name, because I don't have a name right now. So thanks for listening. If you listen to the whole thing, thanks so much. Stay tuned for more to come. Super excited. Like, subscribe. Guys, this is my YouTube channel that I used in high school. So if you're feeling extra, you could go back and watch my old videos, which I don't really recommend, because half of them are very cringy and I look really ratchet. But you know, if you want a good laugh, then I say go for it. But anyways, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next podcast video.